What's this? Oh, soar. Oh boy.
Okay.
All right, let's see what's up with this.
Apparently, there's a building over in California that's on fire, and the people inside that building are monkeys, and the only thing the monkeys have to put out the fire is gasoline.
Uh-oh.
I do not understand why this is happening. I don't get it.
Yeah, it's like, Blizz, let's silence WoW. They think 920's too fast.
I genuinely do not understand this.
They ain't yielding.
So basically, for context, for anybody who doesn't understand what has led us to this point in life.
How the fun
Soar
has
was
been
an ability
detected.
that Drakthir had that allowed them to fly very, 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 very fast in the game. So basically, this is going to show you, I want to kind of put a premise to this. So basically...
Ah, yes, right. I mean, when you see this comparison video, like, it's kind of crazy.
Drakthir used to be able to move with their soar ability at this speed right here. It's a 930 about % speed, and they've moved it down over here now to under 700% speed. Now, the reasoning that Blizzard has added for this is that if they don't...
The other side, too, is they have added in, like, the momentum thing, too, which does mean that, like, your turning rate's different. So, over here on the left-hand side, it was like no clip. Like, if you span your camera around 180 degrees and then held right click, you would go, you know, bam, instantly. Whereas now you would turn with an actual turning circle.
Don't do this, people will they... It's so stupid I can't say it. People will be able to do pet battles.
Almost there. Yeah.
They'll be able to do pet battles faster.
Hang on, I should go bottom right. There we go. So if I'm in the bottom right, hello, Zach, you're over there, I think. Yeah, people can do pet battles faster. And that's just, I mean, that changes World of Warcraft. And I think this is the problem. I wonder if Blizzard basically chickened out from giving their actual reason for this. Because their actual reason may just be, we think the number is too high, and as much as it's fun, that's too fast. They could maybe say, we think it makes the world feel too small. Maybe if people are going at 920% speed, the normal dragon riding won't feel as cool. Maybe these are the sorts of reasons Blizzard actually have. But they feel the only way they can communicate that to the players is by saying, but it would be it would be imbalanced. When people look at this and it's like, what? Pet battles faster? They even said, like, farming old dungeons and raids. What? Someone can soar from... I mean, you can't use it in dungeons and raids. Well, what's the problem? Could somebody soar from, you know... soar from the entrance of a raid to another raid too quickly? Is that a problem? That's not a problem. That's not a problem to anyone. I mean, most people, when they do that, they just hop on an old-school flying mount, point their card in the right direction, and hit the go button, or maybe they just use a portal or something like that. Now, they could say, as Jordan just pointed out in chat, maybe it is actually just too fast. They feel like it breaks the game a little bit. You know, maybe it just feels glitchy. It feels broken. But no, that's not what they said. We can only go with the reason that they supplied, which included things like saying it would be too powerful in chromie time, which is a strange statement considering that they leave their starting zone at level 60 and chromie time ends at level 60. It's very weird.
Be able to go and do pet battles even faster than what they were normally able to do. And they will be able to go from fucking an old world dungeon to another old world dungeon more quickly than another character. And that's going to cause them to be able to, I don't know, like have some sort of fucking advantage. And
non-problem.
then if they allow this to be in the game, well then everybody's going to have to play Drakthir because everybody's trying to do their pet battles. And, you know, if you try...
Are they actually just totally terrified about how WoW players play the game? Like, do they see the optimization thing and actually get legit uber spooked by it? Is that how it goes? Because I think it was Kevin Jordan, was he the one who said, you know, fear knows no love or whatever? It's the idea, like, if you're always designing from a place of fear, then you're not going to make just the super cool imbish hit that's really fun.
Try to do your pet battles and you're not playing Drakthir, I mean, you're wasting so much time. It's just outrageous. And so, you know, for the sake of the betterment of the game, Blizzard has nerfed this. They've made it to where you can't move so fast because they don't want to devalue the integrity of being able to farm Grim Batal for a fucking transmog green. Thank you. This is exactly what we needed. And so we've got, obviously, you know, people that show this this change, and Blizzard has all of this logic and nuance, and they're calling it locomotion mechanics. What the fuck? What do you think, I'm Thomas the Tank Engine? Get the fuck out of here. Locomotion mechanics. I like going fast. Why the fuck are you making me go slow? I don't care about you fucking like, oh, yeah.
And, you know, that's been a long-standing thing. Like, people used to, you know, like trying to make speed sets and stuff. And you could get speed sets that would legit feel so fucking broken. They were crazy. And they were fun. They were really fun. I remember when you could use the Rock Brule idol to jump yourself up, and then you use it was like the version of Aviana's Feather from Legion. It was like the Emerald something. And you would just use, I think you use that and a glider. And the glider would mean you just don't lose altitude that much. And then the emerald thingy would mean you could just keep on going. And you could straight up zoom all over the place. And it was kind of fun because you'd go and you would get that little combination of items. And then you'd feel super powerful. And I felt super powerful for around 4 days. And then it was nerfed. And that felt bad. I mean, I still use plenty of gliders, but it was really fun. And it just was taken away. And I mean, sure, I could maybe go from a world quest to a world quest a bit faster. Or get really far across the continent when my Hearthstone is off cooldown faster, and that's not really a problem.
Get the fucking... get the thesaurus out of here. Get the dictionary out of here. I like going fast. That's it. Ricky Bobby, shake and bake. So they changed the cooldown because it was such a big nerf. They said, oh, you guys don't like going fast. You guys don't
that's
like going
what's new in
slower.
this
Well,
build.
we're going to make it better. We're going to reduce the cooldown to 4 minutes. So it's a one minute reduction. Now, Familiar Skies reduces Source cooldown by 1 minute on continents that you have fully explored.
Every nook, every cranny. That'll
Blizzard,
be a while.
every expansion has to find some irrelevant, pointless, meaningless hill to die on. Every expansion. They did it with Legion Legendaries. They did it with Azerite gear and BFA and Corruptions and also Essences and also Benthic gear and also I think there's probably another one that I just can't think of right at the top of my head. And they did it with fucking Covenants in Shadowlands. Finally, now we have something that's really cool, and you nerf it. And the solution, had nothing to do with how often you could do it. It had to do with how fun it was whenever you were doing it. You could make...
Yeah, to some people this will help, and this is like nice or appreciated, but that's fundamentally it. And you know, when you're used to the normal riding speed, it feels really good whenever you could do this. Now, as far as hills to die on go, there have certainly been worse ones. Right? There have certainly been worse ones, but I think this is 100% an issue in principle.
Make it not have any cooldown at all, and it still would be the same thing. There is no ripcord. Yeah, this is a Lizard situation. Yeah, yeah, not Blizzard, Lizard, because all they're doing is taking L's. Thanks, Lizard. Holy shit, I don't understand this at all. Someone call Bobby. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous that this is even a conversation. Like, it is ridiculous that Blizzard wrote out a fucking thesis about why players were wrong for having fun because they like going fast, and how...
That's the big thing, like, of perspectives. Because I don't think Blizzard were saying the players are wrong, but it feels that way as a player. Blizzard are just kind of saying, oh, it's alpha in our product, and we're trying to fine-tune this, and we think it's better this way. But then it's like, You let me try the Imba version, and it was fun. This feels bad now. It's just that thing. When you are looking for problems, and I guess when you have some sort of position of fear, you're going to start to look at things in a certain way, and I think that's how the idea of the fun please ultimately manifests.
What was so important to the game? Guess what? I'm going to say this again, because, and I know that some people go, oh, but it doesn't matter, oh, but it doesn't matter. Yes, it fucking does, and here's why. The reason why it fucking matters is because it is an indication of their philosophy. If this is a hill that they're willing to die on for something that gives no player power gains, no fucking advantages in the game, it's nothing but fun. And if they're gonna go and say that this is a hill that they're willing to die on, just wait until what they're gonna do next. Just wait for that. This is fucking stupid. Nobody wants this. Why are you doing this? What is the point? Why? Who wins here? Why is this even happening? Why is this it's fucking Groundhog Day. Every fucking expansion, there's some stupid fucking thing that everybody knows is fucking stupid. People say it's stupid the whole fucking expansion, and finally,
Fuel
the
for the
0.2
fire
patch comes along, and Blizzard says, "We hear you, motherfucker. Stop. Just fucking change it before you have to do that. I don't want to have to wait a year to use dragon riding in the old world."
The dragon riding in the old world thing's kind of interesting. That's interesting from Blizzard's perspective. Because it's faster than TBC flying. So Blizzard are probably just thinking, yeah, but if we put it in the old world, then... oh no! People will only use the new thing. They won't use their old mounts. And then people will complain that they're being forced to use the new mounts! Because obviously everyone's furious over everything all the time. As far as I'm concerned, though, it's fun. So just fuck it. Let's do it. Yeah, someone's going to be... you know, if they just say, hey, your dragon riding mounts can do dragon riding in the old world... like, someone's going to say, oh no, but I can't use my Onyx Netherwing Drake from the Burning Crusade anymore because it's not optimal. And it's like, I get that is a problem, but I think that's the problem. If you have a position of fear and you're good at identifying problems, sometimes it's like the good thing causes a small problem. And the good thing can be good enough that the problem that it causes, that's a cost worth paying. So I guess the question is the cost worth paying that we put dragon riding into the old world right now before we've came up with a way to put the dragon riding mechanics on every mount within World of Warcraft? What do you think? I could definitely know there'd be maybe a time in my past when I would be very much looking at the problem here. But nowadays, I just kind of think, yeah, the dragon riding's fun. Why not? Have at it.
I don't want to have to wait a year because you know you're going to do it. Everybody knows you're going to do it. And if you don't do it, you're a fucking moron for not doing it. So just let us use dragon riding everywhere. Unnerf Soar and let everybody do it. It'll be fun. Then everybody can gain an advantage with pet battling. I'm sure that'll break the game. Well, good. If that breaks the game, it deserves to be broken. Holy shit. That's why it matters. It's the philosophy. It's the philosophy that they are willing to fucking redesign the way SOAR works instead of just giving players back what they thought was really cool. That's what they would rather do. I don't get it. And this is the kind of stuff like it changes. Like, not having things like this in the expansion before this was what gave me a lot of excitement and hope for Dragonflight. This is a mining canary. This is a mining canary that meet the new boss, same as the old boss. Hey, look, here's a new expansion, and we're still going to hold on to some dog shit fucking design ideal that nobody on the player base cares about, so we're going to handicap everyone because we have a goal that's different than the players do. You call it locomotion mechanics, we call it fun. I wonder which one matters more. I'm so annoyed. I'm so mad. I'm so annoyed about this. And I don't think in any way, shape, or form I am being unreasonable. I think that the fact that they don't just allow everybody to have dragon riding all over the world is ridiculous.
The thing is, we know they can do it. Because SOAR is dragon riding. And it works in the old world. That is, in fact, literally the thing we've been enjoying. And then you just kind of think like, well, what if you could let people make their own race courses? Save them somehow. Oh, look at the community events that would spawn from that. That would be really cool. Or, you know, just add a bunch of race courses into the old world. Like, all of that stuff could be super, super fun.
It's clear that you can, because Drakthir can do it.
And I'm getting a
So
phone
it's not
call.
like you can
One
tell me,
second,
"Oh,
let me
you
text
can't do
back.
that." You can. You absolutely can. Drakthir can do it already. There's no reason. This is an unnecessary change that just makes the game worse, that Blizzard is holding on to. And this is exactly what Bellular was talking about with the dick in the salad.
The dick in the salad!
Is we had a salad.
Yes!
And then Blizzard got up, they flopped their fucking dick on the salad. And we said, Blizzard, please get the dick out of the salad. And you know what Blizzard does? They put Thousand Island dressing on the side of it. They say, you can just eat over there. Just eat on that side.
Mmm. Get that
Why not eat on
ranch.
that side? Get the dick out of the
That
salad.
creamy ranch.
Stop it. Stop wasting our fucking time. Stop spending development time. Stop spending everybody's fucking sub money on this bullshit. Please. Drives me ape shit. I can't believe it. None of us are eating a salad. I don't give a fuck, okay? There's a KFC famous bowl. You ever eat a KFC famous bowl with a dick in it? No, you haven't.
Nope.
It's the same thing. It doesn't matter. I hope Blizzard changes this. The fact that they're trying to fucking, like, redo this, it just goes to show how, just, it's beyond words. I could say that, but I've talked about it for 20 minutes now. It's clearly not beyond words. But it's frustrating. There's some good warrior changes in there. Yeah, I think a lot of the other positive things about Dragonflight are there. I think that there have been a lot of positive things about Dragonflight, and I think that's why this is such a shock to me, and why this is so stressful and frustrating to me, because I think that this is the same mindset that Blizzard has had whenever they added the corruption vendor of BFA. This is the same mindset that Blizzard had whenever they added some weird, stupid system instead of just making essences account-wide in BFA. This is the same idea that they had with having conduit energy in Shadowlands.
Yeah.
It's the same reason why. Remember back in the beginning of the alpha of Shadowlands, whenever they didn't allow you to use your Shadowlands abilities, whenever you were in, whenever you weren't in the Shadowlands, you couldn't use your Shadowlands abilities unless you were in the Shadowlands on the first iteration of the game. People complained about it, and they added that back in. But this is the mindset they have. So I just want them to just make the game fun. Just make the game fun. That's all. Just do that. That's all you have to do. Drives me crazy. Blizzard's their own worst enemy. Exactly, yeah. Yeah, they're their own worst enemy. They're literally their own goalie. They're kicking the ball into their own goal. They're like, hey, we have something really cool, and now we ruined it. Haha. Why? What's the point of...
Fear. It's gotta be that. You know, fear, and I think, like... It's like, they have some legitimate concerns, but the thing is, those concerns are so unimportant. And I guess it's the thing about waiting. Is it true that a Drakthir will be able to do certain things slightly more efficiently because they can get around faster in the old world? Yep. Is that a problem? Not really. Like, how greatly do we weigh those problems? Not that much. And I suppose I am generally more in the favor of finding a fun forward solution to this. You see, like, I don't know, because there's a bit of me that almost thinks just give it to Demon Hunters. Or maybe just give Demon Hunters, like, a less powerful version of it. And then, maybe give players or engineers a glider they can make. And perhaps the glider, it has what we could perhaps call augmented gliding. This new style of gliding. How about we do that? We just... this new style of gliding is what a new engineering glider is. Maybe the 630 version, percent speed, the slower version of this is what a Demon Hunter gets. And then the Drakthir, they get their 920. And everyone can have a little bit of the fun. Everyone gets a little bit of power. But the thing that's cool and new and sexy about the new race still gets to be the cool thing about the new race. And instead of finding a more, punitive way of doing this, we found a more fun-forward solution to the problem. Now, of course, people then come in and say, power creep! Yeah, but if we're going to eventually just put dragon riding in the world anyway, is that much of a problem? No, not really. Okay, the fun forward solution takes more work. That's true. And maybe that would be the problem. But at least those are along the lines that I sort of think.
This. I don't understand it. Yeah, and then cheering afterwards, being like, oh, well, we didn't really kick it into our own goal. I mean, it's like gravity, right? Like, shut up. I just want to have fun. Yeah, just stop. Stop it. And so, yes, dragon riding updates. We've retuned the turn rate to lessen its impact. I think also, again, my opinion is they should completely unnerf Sora in all ways, and they should allow people to use dragon riding in all areas of the game with no restrictions whatsoever. That's what I think they should do. Let's see here. Addition, we've improved the hot bars, so they've made dragon riding just...
I have the rest of changes. Yeah, like, doing that would, honestly, it would just be more fun everywhere.